Hello and welcome to Van Dragon Studios. Here we'll be talking about the upcoming 1D&D, what it is, what we hope it will be, and what we might change from what we've got. Hello and welcome to Van Dragon Studio, the place where we discuss playtest materials released for the upcoming 1D&D. This week we are here to discuss 4th level feats. No, that's the wrong kind of feat, but they are on the same level. No, that's a 4-foot level. What we are here to discuss is character feats, specifically the 4th level feats released in the Experts Playtest PDF on D&D Beyond. That's right, feats now have levels. This episode will cover the first 10 of the 30 4th level feats published in the Experts UA. Expect a couple of shows a week while exploring in detail the small things that the larger streamers just don't have time to deal with in this 37-page playtest. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as I'm a long way from the 1,000 subscribers it takes for YouTube to even consider you a real channel. Now, on to why we're really here. 4th level feats. We're going to start with ability score improvement. This is the old standby that was not an optional rule in the 2014 Player's Handbook. This was your default. No prerequisites. It is repeatable. You increase one ability score of your choice by 2, or you increase 2 ability scores of your choice by 1. You can't increase an ability score above 20 with this feat. Nothing new here. Good, solid progress. Let's move on to actor. Prerequisite charisma 13 plus. It is not repeatable. Skilled at mimicry and dramatics, you gain the following benefits: ability score increase, increase your charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Impersonation, while you're disguised as a fictional person or a real person other than yourself, you have advantage on charisma checks performance to convince others that you are that person. Mimicry. You can mimic the sounds of other creatures, including speech. To mimic a sound or a way of speaking, you must listen to it for at least 1 minute. Anytime thereafter, you can make a DC 15 charisma check performance to perform the mimicry. On a success, you perform it convincingly for up to 1 hour. I have never actually played with the actor feat in 5th edition. It seems to be pretty close to me from what I do remember. Let's move on to athlete. Prerequisite strength, dexterity, or constitution 13 plus. It is not repeatable. You have undergone extensive physical training to gain the following benefits: ability score increase your strength, dexterity, or constitution by 1 to a maximum of 20. Climb speed. You gain a climb speed equal to your speed. Hop up. When you are prone, you can right yourself with only 5 feet of movement. Always picture this as the old-fashioned kip up we had to do in junior high. Jumping. You have advantage on any ability check you make for the jump action. This is a vast improvement over the current feat, which only offers the hop-up feature. I see this being a major goal for any character who wants to be a second-story man, or spending time in the wilderness climbing trees. Charger. Prerequisite: proficiency with any martial weapons. Repeatable? No. You have trained to charge headlong into battle, gaining the following benefits. Ability score increase. Increase your strength or dexterity score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Improved dash. When you take the dash action, your speed increases by 10 feet for that action. So if your standard speed is 30 and you dash, you can now dash 70. Charge attack. If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before hitting with an attack as part of the action on your turn, choose one of the following effects. Gain a plus 1d8 bonus to the attack's damage roll, or push the target up to 10 feet, provided the target you want to push is no more than one size larger than you. You can use this benefit only once on each of your turns. So you have your choice: extra damage or battlefield control, as well as the extra 10 feet of movement. The only problem here is the in a straight line. Because combat, it is often very difficult to move in a straight line without provoking attacks of opportunity or otherwise avoiding obstacles. Crossbow Expert. Prerequisite: proficiency with any martial weapon. Repeatable? No. Thanks to extensive practice with crossbows, you gain the following benefits. Ability score increase. Increase your dex by 1 to a maximum of 20. Ignore loading. You ignore the loading property of crossbows. Firing in melee. Being within 5 feet of an enemy doesn't impose disadvantage on your attack roll with crossbows. Dual wielding. When you make the extra attack of the light weapon property, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the extra attack if that attack was with a crossbow that has the light property. Dual wielding crossbow experts are going to be quite the fad in this game, I think. Defensive duelist. Prerequisite: dexterity 11, repeatable? No. You've learned to deftly parry attacks, granting you the following benefits. Ability score increase. Increase your dexterity score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Parry. If you are holding a finesse weapon and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class for that attack, potentially causing the attack to miss you. So it's an AC bonus for using finesse weapons. Never a bad thing. I'm not sure how this compares with the 5e version. Not one that I have had on one of my characters. Dual wielder. Prerequisite: proficiency with any martial weapon. Repeatable? No. You master fighting with 2 weapons, gaining the following benefits. Ability score increase. Increase your strength or dexterity score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Enhanced dual wielding. When you're holding a weapon with the light property in one hand, you can treat a non-light weapon in your other hand as if it had the light property, provided the weapon lacks the two-handed property. Quick draw. You can draw or stow 2 weapons that lack the two-handed property when you would normally be able to draw or stow only one. Again, I think this is a nerf. I think there was an additional benefit in 5th ed from that. I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe it is. Durable. Prerequisite: Constitution 11 plus. Repeatable? No. Hardy and resilient, you gain the following benefits. Ability score increases. Increase your Constitution score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Defy death. You have advantage on death saving throws. Can't go wrong with that. I don't care what class you are, what level you are. Advantage on death saving throws is primo. Speedy recovery. As a bonus action, you can expend one of your hit dice, roll the die, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll. Anytime you can heal yourself, especially as a bonus action, I see this feat going a long ways towards keeping tanks running. Elemental Adept. Prerequisite, spellcasting, or packed magic feature. Repeatable, yes, but you must choose a different damage type each time for energy mastery. In your spellcasting, you harness a particular form of energy with deadly mastery, granting you the following benefits: ability score increase, increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Energy mastery, choose one of the following damage types: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Spells you cast ignore resistance to damage of the chosen type. In addition, when you roll damage for a spell you cast that deals damage of that type, you can treat any one on a damage roll die as a 2. This is going to require a look at the monster manual because resistance is pretty uncommon among creatures in the game. It's usually immunity or nothing. So that may change in the upcoming 1D&D. So it may be a lot more useful. As it is, there's a lot better things you can do with your feats. Grappler. Prerequisite, strength or dexterity 13 plus, repeatable, no. You are an accomplished wrestler, granting you the following benefits: ability score increase, increase your strength or dexterity score by 1 to a maximum of 20. Attack advantage, you have advantage on attack rolls against a creature grappled by you. Fast wrestler. You aren't slowed when you move a creature grappled by you, provided the creature is your size or smaller. Punch and grab. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your turn, you can deal damage to the target and also grapple it. You can use this benefit only once per turn. So in addition to the new grappling rules, you can now punch them and grab them at the same time and then haul them to, well, whatever threats are in the immediate area. You know, your web spell, Wall of Thorns, Fiery Pits, Edge of Cliff, and proceed to, deposit wherever. I think this one may get nerfed. If it doesn't, well, I'm going to be playing a grappler somewhere along the line, because I like them in 5th since they come up with the unarmed combat feat. This is even better. Well, that's our 10 for this week. We'll catch you on the flip side and have a good day. Thank you for watching, and remember, like, subscribe, comment, all those things to make YouTube happy. And definitely share with everybody you know. I want to get up and get this thing going. Thank you so much.